Ah, delightful. Checking back in on the big bad. Lord Glacian, your admirals have assembled, as you have commanded. Excellent. Is that one guy a part of it? Indeed it is. What's with... What? That guy looks like he's Mr. Freeze and Doc Ock at the same time. Admirals of the Valen Armada. I almost said Empire. Let me first offer my gratitude to each of you for assembling on such short notice. Let it be known that we have successfully captured a citizen of the Silver Civilization, as Empress Theodora requested. What? How? So, we finally captured one. Who accomplished this? Ahaha, of course! I was the one to find her first. Yeah, but you didn't actually do it. I crippled her ship and captured her, but I was betrayed by my own vice captain and she was taken from me. At least that's the official story. I'm sure Empress Theodora is very pleased that she was recovered. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that. I don't know. Now, if we can persuade her to give us the information we need, it would be worth all the effort we spent tracking her down. You said that the citizen of the Silver Civilization that you found was a woman? Now that's something worth getting excited over. Ah, good, great. I'm sure I'm going to absolutely hate you. Vigoro? Perhaps? How old is she? Is she good looking? Did she wear leather? Oh, all right, already displeased in many different ways from this guy. That's not even getting into the fact that his hairstyle's stupid. You're out of luck, Vigoro. The girl's the exact opposite. She's very shy and demure. Beliza? Beliza? Her name is Fina. She's currently being escorted to see Empress Theodora at the Imperial Palace. Very good, Admiral Beliza. I see that you are our espionage expert for good reasons. DeLoco? No, seriously though, why are you Mr. Freeze and Doc Ock? Pick a lane. Of course, being the head of weapon development, I have a deeply vested interest in the technology of the civilization, and I butchered that pretty tremendously. Silver Civilization. I'm gonna have to say that a lot, I imagine, so I should probably get used to it. I'll head back to the Imperial Palace and await Empress Theodora's orders to commence the search for the moon crystals. Fina, our new ally, shall aid us in gathering all 6 of the crystals from around the world. As for you, Alfonso, you lied in your report, and as punishment, you are now relieved of your position as commander of the Mid-Ocean Fleet. Nice. And for an indefinite period of time, you shall be confined to Ixataka. You think that I lied in my report, sire? What are you talking about? You were attacked by the air pirates, and you deserted your crew and your ship to save yourself. Your ship and your crew were released by the air pirates and returned recently. They filled a full and accurate report. Oh, well, wouldn't you know it? Yeah, I guess your plan kind of would go completely and totally belly up if the air pirates that attacked you were benevolent. Go figure. Bah! Our armada is invincible. Showing any signs of weakness is unforgivable. I trust that you will not forget that. This meeting is over. I want all of you to be ready to depart at a moment's notice. Yes, Lord Galician. Well, I'm glad that that didn't work out for him. Always nice to see a villain get some measurement of comeuppance. So, this is the capital of Aloha, huh? It's impressive. Also very suitably moody. Is it always bad weather here? It's beautiful, but the skies are so gloomy. It's like Disneyland in a rainstorm. Valoa is a beautiful city, but because of the fierce thunderstorms caused by the yellow moon, the city is shrouded in eternal darkness. Isn't that also a GameCube game? That's the Imperial Palace straight ahead of us. The area on the left shore is called Upper City. Upper City? The people of Valoa are either very rich or very poor, and they detest each other. Yeah, that's pretty common. Only the richest people in Valoa can live in Upper City. The less fortunate are confined to Lower City. It's on the right shore. Yeah, there's a bit of a disparity now, isn't there? Doesn't seem right to force them to live in poverty like that. Hey, Captain, where should we land? In Lower City. There's a dock there that repairs and remodels ships. Bring us into Lower City Port. Can't help but feel like it's probably a safer place in general. Wow. Lower City looks worse up close. Everything is so dirty and run down. and it smells like garbage. Yeah, that'll do it. We still need to check the place out. We need to find a way to save Dad and the others. Captain, what do you think we should do? I'm returning to the docks. I'll be overseeing the installation of the harpoon cannon. Let's split up. Ike and I will check out the city while you get your cannon. When we're done, let's meet back at the inn. Sure, I'll see you two later then. And off he goes. Okay, so at first I thought his belt was like a pot belly and it was like sticking out from under his shirt. No, he just has a really big and bulky belt. Interesting. All right, well, let's see if we can find anybody or anything. Is this a door? There's a passage on the other side, but it doesn't look like I can get through this chain link fence. I've never seen a chain link fence applied in such a way. That is something else. All right, then. What about over here? Hello? What is the purpose of this structure? What the? Oh, you're one of those things that POW is. Pow. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Excuse me, but have you seen my husband? He should have been home by now. Wonder where he's wandered off to now. I hope he's okay. I told him not to stay out too long after dark. Well, that bodes poorly. Guess we gotta go inside buildings, see what we can get here. Hello. What's your story and a half? Oh, it's an old mop, but the floors are clean in comparison to the rest of the city, so I guess it's being used pretty often. I did not mean to talk to the mop, I meant to talk to you. Well, even though life here is hard, really hard, and there aren't many pleasantries, I never want to forget how to smile. If you forget how to smile, you'll never have anything to look forward to again. Admirable. Hey, there's no dust at all. It's kind of surprising to find something clean in this city. But just because they live in squalor doesn't mean they have to, settle for it. This is the boiler, I think. The meter's going crazy. Well, that's not a bad sign. Generally, a meter on a boiler either means it's broken or the boiler is about to explode. So, there's one thing I'd much prefer it be than the other. I can tell you that much. Yeah? Who are you? Who wishes to know? Are you some sort of scoundrel? An urchin? You guys look like sailors. Stupid ones at that. Yeah, well, you also look like you're 7, so I'm imagining you're just the most impeccably well-written character ever, and not just an obnoxious ankle biter. Why else would you come all the way to see a dump like Lower City? Charming. Well, aren't we a little obnoxious? Kinda reminds me of a particular someone when they were little. Hey, it wasn't this annoying when I was little. I mean, sure, I'll give you some. I was a bit of a jackass, but not this bad. Give me some credit. What did you say? You trying to start a fight with me? Dude, I could put a laundry hamper over your head and put a rock on top of it and the fight would be over. Not really much of a battle. The name is Marco. Everybody who's anybody in this town knows who I am. Sure. For such a short kid, you sure know how to talk big. Sorry, boy, but we don't have time to play with little kids right now. What did you say? I'll remember this, fools! A part of me desperately hopes this is a Junior Troopa type situation, and he'll just hound us for the rest of the game as we never-endingly bop him on the head very effortlessly. I know that won't be the case, but that's always been a thing I've enjoyed. What say you? I'm tired. Just leave me alone. Ha! Big mood. What about you? Day after day, all I ever do is build violent battleships until I can hardly stand. I don't feel like doing anything anymore. Why can't I live like the people in Upper City? I get to play every day. It's just not fair. All right, slid right off. Did you hear? Tomorrow morning, there's going to be an execution at the Coliseum. I heard that they'll be executing some air pirates that the Armada captured. What? Is that true? Yeah, there was a soldier in here earlier telling everyone about it. It's been a while since we had an interesting show. They make executions into shows? This place is horrible. Vice, we have no time to waste. That much is certain. All right. I don't even have time to point out that that guy looked like Nappa if Nappa got his face smashed in by a door. Okay, that was a little weird. I kind of got controls taken away from me for a second there. Oh, okay. I was not prepared for whatever this ended up being. All right, well, I guess we're in lower areas, I guess. didn't actually see everything there was on the other floor, though. The people of this town are forced to do manual labor for practically nothing. They do it until the day they die. If we tried to resist, the guards would just kill us. I don't know if that's necessarily worse, though. We have no dreams, no hopes. Wow! This game really took a hard left turn. They say that in Upper City, you can eat as much white bread as you want. Oh, that is depressing. I've never eaten white bread, only hard black bread. I hear people never chip their teeth on white bread. I'd like to try it sometime. Oh, you're far too precocious to be in such a horrible location. I have no idea if I'm actually able to help anybody here, but if I can, I definitely want to try. God, what a terrible place to be. Eh? Are you going to stay the night? It's Sadie Gold tonight. Despite the fact that executions are tomorrow, we do need to gain more health. I guess we'll stay the night. We got another guy joining us, a big old man. He'll pay for the room. You better be telling the truth for your own sake. If he doesn't come, I'll be knocking on your door. Okay. If he doesn't come, then you can kick us out if you want. We'll be heading off to the room now. Am I gonna get barred from seeing other things again now? Thought it was gonna be a very casual, just go to the end. I didn't realize this was story progression. That was a bad call on my end. I mean, let's be real. This is actually better than I was expecting. I'm so tired. I can barely stand. It's been a long time since I've laid down in a nice warm bed with pillows and blankets. I'm tired too, Ica. It's not like we've had time to relax since we left Pirate Isle. I'll take what we can get. True. I don't think I'll be able to sleep right now, even in a real bed. I can't stop thinking about Captain Dine and the others. I'm sure they're okay. Let's at least try and get some rest while we can. Who knows when we'll be able to sleep in real beds again. Even if it's not a good bed, it's still. You've been cramped on a hammock in the engine room with a little Jack for quite a few nights now. I don't mind the lack of space. It's just that the engine is so old and it's so loud. Hell, excuse me for having an old ship. Egods! Are you even gonna fit in the bed? Captain, I didn't expect you back so soon. If you don't like my ship, you can find yourself another one. My ship wasn't meant for anyone but me in the first place. I didn't mean anything by that. I'm really grateful. Honest. What's wrong, Ica? You're quiet for a change. Okay, first of all, rude. Tomorrow morning, the air pirates and our friends are going to be executed. They said it's going to happen in the Coliseum. They said that when they execute air pirates, it draws a huge crowd. Public execution, huh? Sounds like something the people of this town would enjoy. We've got to hurry up and rescue them. They'll all be killed. Vice, what should we do? Let's try and save everyone right now. Let's sneak into the Coliseum. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's the right answer. Well, again, we do need to rest. Obviously, I'd say stealth is probably the safest bet. Tomorrow, we'll sneak into the Coliseum. Dad and the others will definitely be taken there tomorrow morning. We'll rescue them then. What? You mean you're not going to try and save them right now? If we start frantically searching everywhere, we'll probably get caught by the Valiant guards if that happens. We're all dead. Vice is right, but it may get a little ugly at the Coliseum tomorrow, but it's our best chance to save them. Yeah! So, tomorrow morning at the Coliseum it is. Now that we sort of have a plan, I feel a little better. I think it'll work. Besides, we have the element of surprise on our side. Unless someone is looking through the window, this camera angle sure seems to imply it. So, that's our plan. Tomorrow we'll break into the Coliseum and rescue everyone. Oh, it's that damn kid! Huh? Who's there? Demon child! Someone was spying on us! Don't let them get away! Vice, need a lift? I mean, it would be pretty dope. Team up maneuver! Holy hell! Okay, first of all, 10-point landing there for Vice. That was awesome. Second of all, damn, Ica's got some arm strength to pull that kind of a flip off. I was expecting a boost, not a full-on, like, freaking launch. Whoop. Get back here, tiny one! No, you can't stop me. I've got longer legs than you. I'll catch up eventually. Get out of here! I'm gonna slap you silly. You don't even know what's gonna happen, y'all. You just don't. Great, you're gonna go into the sewers? Like the rat you be? Oh, what's that? You too weak? Oh, well, that definitely, wasted some time. Eoink. Put me down, you glass-eyed freak. Okay, well, first of all, the eye isn't glass. I'm just wearing a one goggle. It's a fashion statement. What the? You're that kid from this afternoon. So what's it to you? Put me down now. No. Oh, okay, I guess we will. Ow! You didn't have to drop me. Well, you said put you down now. That's the fastest way. Vice, did you catch him? Yep, sure did. Oh, no, it's that annoying kid again. Who are you calling annoying? At least I don't have hair like a scarecrow. It's charming as hell. No, mind your manners, jackass. Man, I heard everything you said. Now, if I was to rat on you to the guards, you'd all be executed. Ah, well, all the more reason to just kind of lock you in a supply closet. Oh, that really leaves us no choice. We're gonna have to kill you now, boy. Wait, Captain, I'm going to hope it's a bluff. If you're gonna kill me, then kill me. It's not like anyone would care. I don't even think the rats would miss me. I'm not entirely sure what your game here is. Is this supposed to be inciting pity? I'm pretty much giving up on life in this dump. If I'm dead, at least I won't have to search the garbage bins for food every night. Really? Good. Oh, really? Good. Then you'll have no regrets. Captain, he's just a kid. Yeah, I'm all for belittling him verbally, but I kind of draw the line at, you know, murder. Hey, Marco, that hole in the ground next to you, what is it? Oh, this? There's catacombs under the city. And I've heard that they've been around since the old world. Now they're just sewers. This is where I live. Bummer. Sewers, huh? Can you use them to get to the Coliseum? Yeah, it reaches the Coliseum. Wait a second, you were serious? Yep. If we take the catacombs to the Coliseum, we can sneak in without worrying about the guards. Or at the very least, less likely. Ah, what are you, stupid or something? You're the one with... I was about to say mismatched pants, but no. That was just a weird trick of the perspective. You're gonna get caught! There's no way! Why don't you just give up and go home? Can't do that. Blue rogues never give up. Especially when their friends are counting on them. Can't imagine you would really know anything about that. Marco, if you ever went sailing and ran into a storm, with the way you're talking, you'd probably just give up. It's too rough. I shouldn't have gotten on this ship. I want my mommy, is what you'd probably say. But what? Take that back! Well, you did literally just say you gave up on life, so... Even if you run into a storm, there's always a way out. No matter how bleak things seem. I've been in really bad situations before, and I always look for a way out. I'm in that kind of a situation now, and I'm not giving up. So what are you trying to say? Captain? Aika? Tomorrow we're taking the catacombs to the Coliseum. Since we don't have to get there until tomorrow, we should rest tonight. As good an idea as any. Hey, aren't you supposed to kill me now? Yeah, no, that's not happening. You're gonna be at the Coliseum with us tomorrow, too. You said that you've grown tired of living, right? Well, I just want you to see something interesting before you die. What? You can't be serious. Evidently we were. All right, then. I guess you'll get a really cool show. Now we had a plan. With our objective in mind, we hurried back at the end, crawled into our soft, warm beds, and were fast asleep. I guess the beds were higher quality than I thought. That's good. Morning came much too soon. The skies were so dark that it felt like the sun had deserted us. Quietly, we had all hoped that this wasn't an omen. I mean, the skies are always like that, apparently, in this place, so, I mean... Yeah. It all comes down to today. I hope we can save them. Let's go to the entrance to the catacombs and get to the Coliseum. Either we all go home or none of us go. That's a grim prospect! I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting Drachma to actually help us with this. So, that's pretty cool, actually. Good for him. I'm glad that he's willing to do that before he grabs his thing. I guess he is sticking around. Alright. Then maybe I was just underleveled when I met him. That's always a possibility. You never know. Alright then. Oh, ladder time! Here we go. Clang, 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 clang. Bada boo. There you go. What about over here? Just looking for any such thing. I kind of doubt it, but did this place have anything resembling a store? Doesn't seem so. Hang on, let me just quickly check to see if I can get over to that area. No, I can't. Okay. Or if I can, I am visibly having a hard time being able to see how to. So, ladder it is! Cowabunga it is! Let it be so. Gonna be climbing a whole lot of ladders in this place. I can already tell. Alrighty, alrighty. Big garage. Man, this place is like a freaking sardine can. Holy hell. I mean, I already knew this place wasn't great or anything, but jeez, it's also cramped as all heck. Alright, to the sewers! Where I'm sure only some giant rats will be found. Oh god, the water is green. That is... Honestly, you know what? I think green might be the worst color water could possibly be. You know, food dye notwithstanding. Also, I assume we're probably going to run into, like, rats and roaches and mutants up in this place. Just because we haven't had a random encounter yet didn't mean we weren't gonna get one. Knew that was coming. Okay. There's no way you weren't gonna have us fight something. I don't even know what these are. What the hell? A tiss rat? Alright, let's assume it's some kind of flying sewer rat, I guess. Alright. Fine by me. If it bleeds, we can end it. Oh god, it's got electri. Alright, well, I mean, if you're gonna hit anybody, I'd prefer if you hit him. He's the tankiest guy in the group, so that works out very well. Ah, he's not the tankiest person in the group. That was a sucker. That was a sucker hit. How dare you? Well, luckily you apparently have the constitution of a wet paper towel, so at least taking you out's not hard. Here's hoping I took out the ones that actually, yeah, okay. There was a small possibility that the one that was left was one of the ones that we didn't kill. That would have been annoying. We did it. We got it. Nice. Victory has been had. And experience is always appreciated. Ooh, a Crystallis box. Neat. Let me just make absolutely certain I know what that is beforehand, you know? Okay, yeah, of the purple moon. Okay, yes, that's ice. That's ice attacks. I can use some ice attacks without actually having to spend MP. That's a good item to have. No major complaints. Oh no! Oh no! You cannot be serious with this. Alright, for the love of God, make sure none of this goes up your mouth or nose. Oh, okay. It's only ankle deep. I couldn't tell. I thought we were gonna have to. Oh! It's a rock. I want everybody to look at this exact object that I saw, and I think you know what I thought it was. Yeah, no, those are rocks. And the field of vision, the depths, I couldn't gauge the depth of the water. Alright, still horribly disgusting, but not nearly as bad as it could have been. At least we're not fighting monsters in the goo. Well, what the hell are you? You actually look a mine stealer? Alright, well, I don't know what the hell you are, but I'm all about you not being a thing. Oh my god! That looks like a... It's like some kind of horrifying bug monster hijacking someone's brain. What the hell? That's actually disturbing. Oh my god. Okay. Well, God to the damn, son. Okay, I wasn't expecting that so casually in the sewer system. Okay, well. I'm sorry, I don't really know what to say after that. That's just a legitimately disturbing concept for an enemy. And this is just sentient vomit. What the crap? Attorney is... Oh! Okay, well... Excuse me? Okay, well, first and foremost, I really can't help but note that the game really seems interested in taking out Ica, preventing her from being able to get any experience, which is annoying. Secondly, I can't help but notice that, was that an instant kill move? Was that an instant kill move attached to an enemy casually inside of a sewer system? What the crap? Great. Great. Now Ica is so absurdly behind in HP in her EXP, it's not even funny anymore. All right, well, that's why we got so many of these things. Here you go. Spare no expense when it comes to Ica. Seriously though, I went to the trouble of making sure she had better defenses than the other characters. And they just bust out instant kill magic? What the hell? I thought that was just gonna be a moderately powerful electric move. I guess it could have been, but I didn't see a number pop up. If no numerical values came up after the attack, I can only assume it was instant kill. Well, at least we know now to kill sentient vomit piles whenever we get the chance. All right, then. No reason to not use this. We'll try to fry up the area a little bit. There we go, soften them up, soften them up. All right, soften them up more than I was actually really prepared for. Do we still have the dog? I almost said the dinosaur for some reason. We did, okay, and it took care of business. All right, good use of a move, good use of a move. And now we try to take out the other one. Oh, that was easy. I'm always surprised to see what enemies are tanky. It's very odd. It's like, that thing will probably go down in a single hit, and it didn't. Oh, that thing's probably going to take a few hits. Okay, it's dead. How odd, that. I should actually switch to purple. Purple weapons. I gotta remember to do that more often. I barely walked a few steps before this happened again. What the heck and heck? What the heck and heck? All right, that's a bunch of those. Let me switch over to purple. And, yeah, we're gonna actually do Alpha Storm again because that is apparently good enough to be able to take out these enemies. And taking out 3 enemies in one fell swoop sounds like a pretty good time to me. There we go. Get flesh fried, weird-ass monstrosities. Okay, so the enemy that was closer took a little bit more damage than the one that was far away. Which leads me to believe that that is a system. It was marginal, not super noticeable or anything, but still. All right, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's a dark thing to say, but I certainly hope that this is a bug controlling a corpse. It would make the whole killing them thing less disturbing and more of a mercy. At least give us that much. There we go, money and experience. All's good. I guess we'll stick with the purple. I want to see what the next spell is. So we can make a few more steps before the next encounter, though. Just step, step-a-step. Step, step, stoop, spap. Bang, boop, ba-dap. Great. Alternate paths. Why do I get the feeling that I ended up going the way that's going to lead to progress? Probably because that's what's been happening so consistently lately. All right. I really have no reason to not use this as often as possible, right? I mean, it does huge damage. And I'm totally down with Ica being, you know, incredibly useful. Just, there you go. Takes care of one enemy, and assuming that Vice hits the other one, maybe the other one too. Or he'll move over to that and kill the... I mean, as long as you're taking care of an enemy, it doesn't really matter which one it is. As long as you're taking something out, I'm good. I feel like the enemies are probably going to get a lot tougher soon because I can basically use Alpha Storm as many times as I want, as long as I'm not planning on using any of my, you know, my turns for anything other than it. Very interesting. All right, well, these things don't seem to have much defense. Although, good dodge? Either that or Drachma doesn't have good hit. Considering he has an actual eye patch, it would make sense that his accuracy wouldn't be the best. I wonder if that's ever actually even been a thing in a game. Like a character with an eye patch that legitimately has lower accuracy than other characters on the team. That seems really obvious. Like something that definitely should have already happened at some point. I feel like that has to be the case. All right, what do we got here? Treasure chests? A Pyre box. Okay, okay. And a Curia Crystal 3. All right then, that was in fact not the way for progress. For the first time ever, I actually managed to get the bonus stuff. It is a freaking miracle is what it is. All right, now let's go, go, go. I'll be real, I was actually expecting to get into a fight before I even got the chance to make a turn over to the next area. So, I'm already doing better than I thought I was gonna do. All right, definitely go for that. No reason to not just keep using Alpha Storm. Here's hoping we can actually get some residual damage here. It would be convenient if we could hit more than one thing here. We might hit 3. Oh, and we did. That's gonna save us some time. Freaking love that move. I like attacks that can hit multiple enemies. And backhand. May you no longer suffer, whoever it is you are. Good lord, how many people end up in the sewers and get their bodies hijacked by giant bugs? I'm already gonna tell you, too many. One is too many. And backhand. I've yet to see Drachma successfully hit that thing. And then it ran away. All right, whatever.
That was easy.
Still got more than enough experience and money from the whole encounter. No, works for me. There we go. Crystals. These spell names are not very intuitive. Ifin, I'm being real with y'all. All right, so dear. All right, let's head this way first. Oh, that looks like a thing. What is this all about? Ho-ho! Ah, run wrong move and fall into an actual thundercloud. That is an imposing thought. But this feels very much like progress to me. Yeah, that looks to be the case. Do I go back? Dare I? Definitely going to end up getting into a couple more random encounters because of it. Okay, well, hang on. Let me at least look around the corner real quick. Okay, yeah, there's a freaking save point. Yep, all right. So be it. So be it, so be it. Oh, boy. All right, well, that shouldn't be too bad. Alpha Storm is going to hit possibly all of the enemies here. Well, they kind of moved out of the way. That's not great. Didn't really account for that. All right, well, hit as many things as you can. Anything is better than nothing. Oh, wait, no. No, okay, just the 2. Oh, part of me was hoping it would be all 4 of them. Oh, well. He's attacking! Basilisk is going apes! Oh, cool, he can vomit up God only knows what. And poisoned! Was wondering when we were gonna have to deal with that. Alright, well, I vote that we don't bother dealing with that in the fight. We can deal with that later. Instead, let's focus on the actual ending of our foes. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's preferred. And then, shashang! Dang it. Ow. Counter hit would be nice. Oh, nice! Ow, he didn't get poisoned for a second turn. That's good.
We won!
Heck yeah, we did. You should have anticipated it. Go. Level up. You know, in that regard, I'm actually pretty okay with the fact that we're going to be getting into more fights. Just makes us stronger in the long run. I don't know what exactly we're going to be going up against, but I imagine it's not going to be the friendliest sort. So, if we can gain a little bit of extra EXP, a little extra level ups here and there before we end up having to deal with that, that's preferred. All right, almost there. Make a quick big ol' U-turn around, and there we go. All right. I played roulette and it didn't work. An assassin blade. Oh, that sounds like something I can equip as a weapon. And heavy armor. Okay. Well, let's take ourselves a bit of a gander. First things first. The name implies that she probably can't, but if she could, it would have been nice, and she can't. And you can't. All right, then, heavy armor it is. Yeah, that is, what am I currently? A sailor uniform, defense 44, magic 44, and heavy armor 58, 53. Yeah, all right. Yeah, made for a man. All right. Could tell that pretty quick, and I assume Assassin's Blade as well. Yeah, favored among assassins in the world, mainly because it had a chance to poison the target. That's a bit of a boost. Yeah, we'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was an extraordinarily worthwhile trip back. Oh, I mean, I was just talking about how getting some extra levels would be beneficial. Yeah, some new equipment is also appreciated, especially the kinds that I don't have to actually spend money on. Oh, Delortful. Ooh, these are nifty looking. All right, then. No reason to never not use Alpha Storm. Woo! There we go. Yeah, bunch up a little bit closer. That would be preferred. Backhand! Oh. All right, well, that just straight up ended you. That stat buff was pretty good. Yeah, that's only gonna hit one of them. That's a bit of a bummer. You know, good damage is good damage. Yeah, take what you can get. All right, it is slowly lumbering forward towards Ica. And it didn't even hit. Why are enemies so adamant on beating up Ica? And it was a crit, because of course it was. Had to make up for the other one, and poisoned. Although, I just this moment realized, Drachma isn't poisoned, which means that that goes away at the end of a fight. Which is totally okay by me. Yeah, alright, I noticed only after I set up who to attack, I realized that it was really banking on the idea that Vice would have been strong enough to finish off the enemy. Thankfully, he was. That's lucky. All right, so cool.
Is it over?
If you can get out of a fight quick enough, you don't need to bother actually using your stat fix and stuff. That's good. All right, so all we need to do is get into one more fight before we get into a boss fight, and then Ica will have leveled up, and I'll feel much more comfortable about the whole situation. Interestingly, as this is now my third time going over this path, I can't help but notice that we didn't run into a random encounter during the first two goes of it, so ironically, this incredibly dangerous ground appears to be a bit of a safe spot from monsters. Maybe the monsters themselves were trying to not fall into the hole. I could believe it. Okay, for some reason, I kept stop walking there. That was weird. All right, let's take a look-see. Right over yonder. Right over yonder. All right, so is it at all possible for me to maybe just quickly run about? Is this entire area safe? Like, surely not. I don't want to go too far that way. I would prefer to get into another fight, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. That's incredibly frustrating. All right, fine. If that's the way it's gonna be, can't really stop it. Now watch as I somehow manage to get into one as I walk away from this area. I was just that time I was betting on my own bad luck. All right, hang on. We haven't reached that ladder yet. Oh, okay.